The design is almost finished, but I've been waiting for Mrs. Clark to decide on the final bench design and select the color scheme. It would have only taken a day or two to put the finishing touches on it, so last night I decided to sneak in their backyard like a criminal and finish what Mom started. I promised myself I would do whatever was needed to build that garden before she tasted her morning coffee. Everything was there, but I didn't have the balls to go over and ask her about the final touches. I figured if she looked out her kitchen window, wrapped around a cup of steaming coffee, and saw the finished product, I might have an opportunity to visit with her again. I'm sure if I told her how much I valued her friendship, she would jump at the chance to talk to me. It would probably even help with her reoccurring depression, but I can't open up to her like that. I'd look like a little girl. After Dad fell asleep, I gently unlatched their back gate and squeezed in indoors. Gathering the loose material, I carried it down to my unfinished basement. With no time to waste, I stopped overthinking the design. Tossing my hoodie over my shoulder, I brushed the stain into the pre-cut cedar planks so they had time to dry while I went back into the yard to work on the small retaining wall. The exterior stain is a deep rustic red to match the Allen blocks Mom started to install the weekend before the accident. The foundation was already laid out, but I had to install the final layer of accent wall caps for myself. With a warm reddish tint soaked into the western red cedar and the PL premium adhering each stone, I decided to take a crack at fixing the faulty pump for the waterfall. It's the central piece to the design, but I couldn't find out what was wrong. I'm no gearhead, but I was determined to find a way to get that water flowing. After searching the model number, I found the problem within a matter of seconds. All I had to do was reconnect a couple of wires disconnected on the inside and tweak the elevation of the design slightly. I was so focused on finding the solution, it was like the problem disappeared. It was 5 a.m. when the pump was in place. I hadn't slept all night, but with the stain dry to touch, I had to keep going until it was finished. The 3-bench design was simple, with a combination of horizontal and vertical 2x4 slats. I'll add a couple of more detail pieces later, but time was running out. With the pilot holes already done, I worked like a control machine, sinking the 3-inch brown deck screws into each pre-drilled hole. It was after 7 a.m. when the benches were in perfect symmetry around the tiny duck pond and humble water feature. The little drops of clean water splashed up around my stained sneakers as I sat on one of the benches soaking up my creation before leaving for the cemetery. It was like Mom's helping hand was patting me on the back while I put my free hand under the waterfall, allowing the cool stream to slip through my fingers like a gentle breeze. Looking in through their kitchen window, I pictured Mrs. Clark with 2 hands coiled around her steamy mug, sipping her morning coffee the moment she first realized her deserted garden was complete.